Welcome back to Gloved Up Garage. It's been over a year since I've uploaded the last video of this car. A lot of things have changed around here. A lot of things are still the same. Mainly, not much has happened to this car. You can tell I've changed the wheels on it, through a set of 10 holes that I was given from a friend of mine so that we could get this thing kind of moved around in the shop. So I've got the shop mainly cleaned out. I've got another friend of mine's car that I'm working on. I've got my turbo coupe up on jack stands because I'm replacing the fuel pump, the fuel sender, and a couple of little pieces in the fuel tank so that I can get that car up and running again. Looking forward to having a good time with it. A little turbo 2.3 5-speed car. I've got some old Centerline Scorpions I'm going to throw on there. Have a good time with this thing this summer, and maybe look into restoration next year at some point. So this car here, I mean, I've posted videos about it before. Old Jefferson County, Louisville, Kentucky Police SSP Mustang 87. I've actually got a donor car that's going to be delivered to me in the next few months that will serve as, I'd say, a good 50-60% of the sheet metal that I'm going to need to restore this car. That car has a couple little dents and dings in some of the panels. It's missing a few things here and there, but it's a good solid car. It's much more solid than this one is. So it'll give me a good starting point, and I can also take measurements off of that car when I go to replace the frame rails and core support and things on this car. So I'm glad a friend of mine has it. We've struck a good deal on it. It's going to work out the best for both of us. It's going to get it out of his way, and then again, I'll have something to use for measurements and everything else. So as you can see, I've got a set of blue seats. Picked these up at a junkyard in Louisville, really cheap, a U-pull place. They actually came out of a 93, so the upholstery pattern isn't correct for the 87, but they're going to be blue. They're going to be, you know, some LX seats to use in this car. Open up the interior here. You can see that the inside of this car is serving very well for storage for now until I can get everything pulled out and get an opportunity to yank everything out of this thing and spread it all out again. I've still got the dash out. The black dash that was in there, actually sold that to a gentleman that was needing it for a project car. Picked up a blue dash from a friend of mine. It's actually 87 to 89 dash. So that's buried in this mess. I got the door panels out of that 93 as well because they were in really good shape. As you can tell, these have been kind of spray painted or dyed or whatever. So I'll have to mess with them to see what the difference between the manual window door panel and the power window, which that 93 that they came out of was a power window car. So a little bit of a learning curve there to figure out what the difference is. I don't think there's much difference, but we'll figure that out when we get there. So other than that, there hasn't been much going on as drill bits fall off the back of my rolling workbench here. I've been working on my Snap-on impact batteries. Both of them have died. I found a service on eBay that you can purchase a new battery, like the insert part, basically this piece here. So I took these apart. I'm going to rebuild them. I've got a Wayland Edge light bar that I was messing with that I'm going to try to rebuild it. It's I think it's got 4 bad strobe bulbs in it, so hopefully I can get it rebuilt and get it put back together. Just one of the options for light bars on this car. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do for a light bar yet. The Wayland Edge wasn't what they used. Louisville Police Department actually used the Wayland Edge, and then Jefferson County Police used an MX 7000 bar, which I happen to have one over here on the wall. That's an MX 7000. That's what they used after they had these cars. This car had a Code 3 light bar on it, which is completely different. But I'm having trouble finding that Code 3 bar. I've been searching for it on Marketplace, run into a couple of people that have had it. It's just one of those things that nobody really keeps these old bars anymore, except for collectors and guys that just happen to get them in. So I'll continue to search for the correct bar for this car. In the meantime, I'm going to have fun with it. I'm just going to get a couple of different bars that I happen to like or that were from Louisville when I was growing up and roll with them. In fact, that Wayland Edge, that's what's up there on top of the T-Bird, that strobe light bar. So that's where I'm at. I've had a couple of people ask me for updates. what's going on with the car. Do I still have it? I did have a gentleman that was interested in buying it. I explained absolutely everything that was going on with this car. He had seen the videos. He's a subscriber, so he knows the condition of this thing. And he decided he was going to pass on it and gracefully bowed out. Cool, no big deal, no feelings hurt. It's still here. It's going to take some time. I'll upload videos of the restoration as I get to each of the milestones. But for now, here it is. Here it's going to sit. I'm going to move it around in the shop. It won't go back outside because I don't want any more damage to happen to it. I don't want anything getting inside of it, making a nest, any mice or anything like that. So here's where we are. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for tuning in. Obviously, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, give me some comments, some thoughts. Definitely appreciate everybody watching. Catch you on the next one.